Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. I appreciate you guys greatly. Let's get into it. Oh, let's keep our eye on the points. Now remember guys, we got to keep our eye on the points. Do you see what my points is? Now I'm going to start keeping my points up for you guys so you can see what's going on. Because I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you guys something right here. You just seen me lose a lot of provinces from Australia. I have been infiltrated on the west coast of America and on the east coast. So I've lost provinces. But why are my points still going up? I'm gaining points, but I'm losing provinces, guys. That's because you have to implement the strategy of building your economy while losing provinces that are not worth nothing. So when the enemy attacks you, you leave a few troops on those provinces. So when you play with me, you'll be able to have this strategy in your arsenal. You build where you know you're safe and you put a lot of production and resources into those areas. And then the areas where you're fighting, anywhere you have war, why would you be building? Why would you be trying to produce in an area where there's war or potential for war? So that's the key. And that's why my points went up. If you check the last video from before this one, I was at 469. Now I'm at 474 because I'm building on my homeland while losing in areas that I'm not putting any money into. That's the key. And that's what's going to frustrate these guys. Pay attention. Bottom line is, they have 1,361 points. I got 474. Pennsylvania have 77. He can't do nothing for him, even if they take all his points. That's why they're not attacking Pennsylvania. That's one of the reasons, but the other reason is because he's their teammate and their buddies. So it doesn't. He just wants to stay. He just wants to be a good old. He wants to be a good old bottom feeding peasant. You know how like the king, he'll have like peasants, and the peasants are like spies on the other peasants and the other people that live normal lives. They're not a part of the nobility, but they go back and tell the king on the other, hey king, they over there, they got a whole lot of fish. They got a whole lot of fish over there that they eating, and they found a whole pond full of fish. He'll go tell on you. And then the king sees that fish. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So this is what we're dealing with when we're dealing with Pennsylvania. We're dealing with a snake. He's going back to this coalition like a dog, groveling. But he feels so empowered because he's a part of their team, and they're like, "Yeah, man, you're the last spy we got." So maybe he still think you're with him. No, I don't. I know he's with you guys. That snake. And I know some of you guys are going to watch this video. Even you, Pennsylvania. You probably been waiting for more videos so you can hear me talk about you. Yeah, you a snake. And you're a coward. And your whole coalition, I'm sure at least 4 of y'all are watching this. You guys are a bunch of cowards, and I hope you're watching, and I'm going to expose your cowardice play. Because you need some points here, and you got to get it from me, the Supreme Master. Now, because you can see I'm fully loaded with metal, so we just building forts, building our infrastructure. But in areas that I know will have the time to build it without being attacked just yet. So So as they take over these little areas, they're not getting much. And you'll see how the points reflect that. All right, now let me talk about, this is where the newspaper becomes probably the most important part of this game. The newspaper is where everybody gets to read what's on everybody's mind. So when you put something in the newspaper, it has a lot of power because everybody can see it, and you can spread propaganda. You can express how you feel about the game, about other players. And so this is where most people like they use their Jedi mind tricks. This is where you have to know how to understand what somebody is saying to you, communication skills. So as you already see what I'm writing, Mendoza, the official news media. I'm writing that as the article title. And I put great teamwork access. I'm playing with them. It ain't great teamwork. It's great cowardice play. Great wolf packing. But this is all me just engaging and just working my magic as far as knowing how to use dialogue to get the information. I knew something was not right about how these guys came about. And so sometimes you gotta antagonize in order to get the information out of these folks. So watch this. Great teamwork access. However, you guys lack experience, right? I'm not sure if let's see how we engage, and we start to engage with these guys in dialogue in the newspaper. And let me tell you something else, guys. You got a lot of people that are jealous and angry because I have this YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. That's why I throw them off. Right now, like what I'm doing. What I'm doing right now, I'm being transparent. I'm letting know you can tune into my channel. I enjoy documenting this game, right? So I want them to be able to tune. So that's how I know they're watching right now. They've been watching since I let them know that I had a YouTube channel. And a lot of guys really butter their buns. They really want to really get at me when they find out the game is being when they find out the game is being documented. So, you know, now I'm just throwing some stuff out here right now, and I'm just trying to see how they bite. I want to see how they bite. I want to see how they respond. Alright, so now let's read that real quick. This is how you play mind games with these guys. This is how you do it. Now, some of y'all might think I'm just starting something, right? But read down here, if you can read it. It's halfway through, but it says Axis forces successfully kicked Mendoza. Probably talking about Australia. And then then he goes Chile, along with parts of Mexico and the islands of Haiti and Cuba that were unjustly taken from Valencia. Unjustly taken from Valencia. If you don't know what that's about, you just got to go back to the prior videos because I documented it. By the corrupt and weak Mendoza government. Wow. You see how they use the newspaper to pump themselves up, to get pompous, to try to frame a narrative. But what they didn't know was, as a supreme general master of this game, I also understand how to use psychological warfare as well. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we're going to unfold this conspiracy. Yes, indeed we are. Stay tuned.